Hello and good evening and welcome to Don't Stop the Music radio show. My name is Peggy-Sue and I am your host. Now that wonderful tune you just heard there is called Ancestral Dreams and it's by my guests this evening. So I'd like to welcome to the studio Ronni, Nick, Eleanor and Mary Kate. Hello, how are you all?
Hi Peggy. Very good, thank you.
So tell me about that song, because to me that's very oriental with the thunderstorm and sounds like a bit of a wall coming in. So tell me about that song. Where did the inspiration for that come from?
So yeah, that's the first song on the album actually. It feels like sort of the dawn of time kind of at the beginning with the flute, and it's an interesting track because all through making it I thought it was a very Celtic piece. And then so many people were telling me, no, it's Asian sounding.
Oriental,
and I asked, yeah, Oriental. And I asked so many people when they've heard it for the first time, do you think this is Celtic or Oriental? Most people said Oriental, so I was on the wrong side. And I actually changed the track name because of that.
Oh, wow.
It was originally called Emerald Dreams as a reference to Ireland.
Yeah, but it's got that, it definitely has that Oriental thing to it. It's more, how can I put it? It's more... I don't know, more temple style, like Oriental temple. That's what comes across to me. So I don't.
It's great, yeah, that people can get a different image in their head for that track.
So listeners, what did you think? If you can send us a text on 07900 171 453, or if you are listening via the app or the website, just click on that contact us button in the corner and it will email me directly here in the studio. I do have it up and ready, so get those comments and questions in. So with this album, because the album is actually called Havens.
Correct.
So tell me about this album, because you've brought it in. It's also got a lovely artwork in the album itself as well. It's like a book with the CD at the back. So tell me about the album itself.
So it's quite a unique album, I would say. The backstory behind it, the style of it. I've heard it called a sort of concept album, but it is mainly orchestral, choral and vocal. Now I live in Swindon and it's my project. I'm the composer, the creator. I've done basically everything for it. It's come from me, but I'm not actually a trained musician. I've had no musical education at all. It is purely a passion for me that I've been able to do this.
It is amazing.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, I've listened to all the tracks that we're playing this evening, and they are amazing.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Following his dreams.
Yeah, definitely.
It's inspirational as well to have that sort of like anyone can achieve if someone has the passion for it.
It is, it's so inspiring.
Yeah.
So, ladies, how did you all get involved in this?
Well, okay. So Nick and I met probably best part of a decade ago, and I was running a amateur singing group, Ron Stars, in Broughton.
Okay, yep.
And Nick came and joined the group for a couple of terms, and I
wanted to be able to sing, and it didn't make me any better.
Oh, you were fantastic. He was brilliant. And he told me about these songs that he'd written and had these MIDI files, and I can't remember. I think I said something like, oh, if you ever need any help with them or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, things moved on, and years later, 2021, Nick gets in touch again and asked if I could be involved in this project. It's specifically with Ron Stars. He really wanted Ron Stars to be involved, obviously, because he'd been a part of that and enjoyed it. And he explained to me how he wanted to give something back post-COVID to the performing arts people of the world. So I was very touched and honoured that he had contacted me and wanted me to be involved, and specifically Ron Stars as well. So this was like a really unique and exciting opportunity for myself and for my singers, who were amateur, who were going to be involved in something which was actually probably out of their comfort zone vocally, for most of them. But they really embraced it. They did a fantastic job. And that's kind of where it started with my involvement. I mean, it developed over time. The first thing that Nick wanted me to do was to work on 3 of the choral songs to include the Ron Stars. And because, as he said, he had no training, there was a lot of working out to do. Certainly at the beginning, he'd written these lovely songs, but where do they breathe? And, all these things had to be worked out, and how we were going to present them to the ladies who were also not necessarily trained musicians. So we went on a journey together. We came up with lots of ideas that I presented to Nick.
I mean, Ronni was just brilliant, because she didn't just do what I asked her to do. She went beyond that, and she said, okay, in this part of a song I could do this with the choir. It's not what you've written, but I think it would sound better. And with her experience of working with choirs, she put some lovely elements into the choral parts of the tracks that I couldn't have done myself, and so glad that she got involved.
Oh, brilliant.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a challenge that was such fun.
Yeah.
And then it kind of moved on from there, didn't it? I mean, we had lots of fun recording like the Ron Stars, and they're involved on the choral bonus tracks on the album, which they should be super, super proud of. But kind of as the project developed and it was getting bigger, and he was now recording at Abbey Road Studios and all sorts. We had
it was mad how it evolved from something where I just thought I'll probably be working with 2 or 3 people and just get something done, to getting professional orchestras and going to the big studios in London and just making the most of it that I possibly could.
Brilliant.
And I suppose at this point it's good to mention Alex, Alex White, who was the producer that you were working with. So him and Nick had already done a lot of work on the music side of it. And then I was coming in, months later to help with the vocal side of it. But the 3 of us kind of over lots of months or years kind of worked really well together, sharing ideas backwards and forwards. Lots of texts, lots of emails, lots of Zoom
conference calls,
Zoom calls. And over time we found ways to make things easier to work and to communicate with Nick and him with us what he wanted, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And it all started falling into place. And then, you came to support me, didn't you, at Poulton Carnival?
Yeah.
Lovely Shirley was there.
Yes, she was.
And I had Ron Stars and some of my young singers all performing there, and that's where he spotted Mary Kate, who was taking the lead on one of the songs in the set. And
yes, it was Don't You Worry About a Thing by Tori Kelly. I'd performed during the Poulton Carnival.
And that had a child's group, or a younger person's group, and an adult singing group.
It was all the kids, like the little Ron, the younger Ron Stars and the older Ron Stars, all singing together.
And Mary Kate out in front, belting out the song.
Oh, and that is not an easy song to sing. And crikey, she did it well. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And you spotted that straight away, didn't you?
Because I'd only come to the carnival to see Ronni, basically, and see the Ron Stars.
Yeah.
I had no idea that Mary Kate would be doing a solo with them.
Yeah.
So then at that point I was getting the ideas in my head. Who am I going to have singing the choral parts on the album? So I already had Ronni in mind. I had the Ron Stars. And then hearing Mary Kate, I thought...
That was it.
A big,
I think you decided that it was some time around then that we were going to use Ron Stars on the bonus choral tracks, but you wanted to do the more precise stack vocals that were just that little bit more detailed.
As we went to professional orchestras,
and
I thought we've got to go sort of a next level up in vocals as well, and use professional singers in the studio.
Yeah.
On the main tracks. So that was just one of the many steps where it just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, so Mary Kate, because I teach Mary Kate privately, we then started teaching her the songs that Nick wanted her to have a go at. And then we booked a date for the studio, didn't we, in the January, and then it was great because I changed hats. I then became the singer. It wasn't like student and teacher then. It was more like just two people that really enjoy singing.
It was really wonderful.
Yeah, it was great. It was lots of fun. And then that's how we met Eleanor.
Yes, yeah. So originally, like, Nick approached my mum, who's also a singer, and we were planning to also do like an interlude, just the interlude, me and my mum, and that was spectacular learning it together. We were like, oh, look at this great music, and we were really excited to do it. And then I ended up developing into doing more vocals, and then I sang the lead vocal on the Snow Ballad.
Yeah, it was amazing that she stepped in because
she did fabulous.
We didn't have another singer that was going to do the lead vocal, and she dropped out. And with 2 days notice Eleanor had to learn Snow Ballad and come to the studio and sing it. And she was just fantastic.
Wow.
It was just such a beautiful song though, so it wasn't sort of like a hardship to learn. I was just enjoying learning the song, and like it was such a great chorus, and I was singing it in the car and all that type of stuff. So it was really fun, and being in the studio as well was great. Like working with like these amazing professionals, and everyone was so like welcoming, like hi, and I was just like, I was so happy to be there because it was my first time in a studio.
So did amazing, love, really did.
Brilliant. Well, we have had a message in. So we've had a message in from Chloe. So thank you, Chloe, for messaging in. And Chloe says she really enjoyed the ancestral dreams. So there you go. Brilliant. So you've got a new fan there as well.
Thank you, Chloe.
Thank you. So the next one we're going to play is Autumn. So tell me about this one.
So this is one of the tracks that originally had the Ron Stars down for, because one of the 3 tracks with actually lyrics. So we wanted the choir to be able to get into it with proper lyrics and really feel like it's a proper song. So I've written the lyrics, 3 songs on the album. This is one of them, and it's currently we're turning it into a music video. So the 3 songs with lyrics are all going to get music videos. We've done Snow Ballad. We'll have a talk about that later.
Yeah.
We're doing Autumn at the moment. We've recently been shooting with Mary Kate in this one.
Very exciting.
So
cool.
Being Autumn, we were waiting and waiting for the
waiting for the backdrop.
I suppose if we play the song and then we can talk about what Mary Kate's been getting up to.
Sure. So here it is. This is Autumn. so that there was autumn. So now tell me about that, because that your voice is beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
Honestly, that was unbelievable. That's like a Charlotte Church, isn't there? Yeah,
It is. I
She's had people say Sarah Brightman.
Yes, Sarah Brightman as well. Oh yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, I can just imagine you doing Phantom of the Opera now.
Absolutely.
Christine's calling.
So, is that what the type of music that you're into? Are you into more the orchestral, the operas and the classical, or are you more into like the Taylor Swifts? Come on, you can tell us.
Honestly, my music taste is really broad. Like, I love like musical theatre. I love pop music. Like, I love.
You've been really working on a
branching out,
a portfolio
Yeah.
that covers all sorts of different styles, and she's so good at doing lots of different. Yes, she's very versatile. We were talking about that last week, weren't we? And you know, you're not pigeonholing yourself just yet, but this is definitely suits you.
And then she's had a chance to try out her acting recently
in the music
video, which is just a fantastic 2 days. We had to wait a few weeks for weather to be kind to us.
Yeah.
We kept pushing it back because of the rain. We needed at least a sunny day.
Yeah.
And we finally got that, and we went up to an old priory near Loughborough.
Okay.
We had 2 nights up there. 2 full days of filming in the forest and around these old ruins.
It was gorgeous
and
stunning,
so picturesque.
You should see Mary Kate's dress.
Is that
like
the one on
yes,
the
on
white
Yeah,
dress?
it's like,
oh,
I was so excited to wear it because it's so ethereal. I was honestly
and she gets to keep it.
Yeah,
that's the best.
I was so chuffed. I was
exciting.
so happy about it. It was honestly such a good weekend for me. Like, it was my first time that I'd ever like done anything like that, recording like a music video and being in front of the camera, and it was honestly so amazing. Like, I was in my element. It was just so beautiful, the scenery, and like it was so fun. Like, and the crew was so fun. Everyone was wonderful. Like, we were working with Cirencester Pictures, and
they'd already done the Snow Ballad video, and we just get on so well with these guys. The producer and director called Kathleen, she's such a big fan of the CD that she's so enthusiastic to do these videos. And it just
she's
makes
awesome.
it
She's so fun.
She's
Kathleen is so
fun.
awesome. Yeah.
She brought along the sword for the which
No
was a lot
HLS
of
talks
fun.
today.
So we've got Mary Kate standing in the middle of a river, surrounded by smoke, and holding up a sword, like
I felt so
Like-
cool.
Bit like, I was going to say,
I
yeah,
felt
it's
so
like
cool.
Lady in the Lake.
very lady.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
And with the smoke and everything, I was just like, oh, this is so cool.
So she was freezing.
But it was worth it.
It was so worth it.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
And I think one of my favourite bits was Nick up the tree trying to shake the leaves down.
Oh, yeah,
to
so the leaves
What
would
a
fall
funny
on.
The trees weren't.
It's all good fun.
Oh, well, we've had another message in. So, hello, Gwen. Gwen Nitowski, I think is how it's pronounced, the surname. So, sorry, Gwen, if I got that wrong. She's put, very lovely, Nick. You're a genius.
Wow. And Gwen is actually in California.
Wow.
You know that name?
I know her. Yeah. I worked with her daughter when I lived in Texas many years ago.
Oh, wow.
And so we kept in touch.
Thank you for listening, Gwen.
And I've got listeners from America today.
Brilliant. Thank you. Oh, so I hope I said the surname correctly. As Nitowski.
Nitowski sounds right.
Oh, brilliant! So, and you get to keep the dress. Oh, that's the dress looks fantastic, and the pictures I've just been shown while you were talking there, they are magical. You have to go to Glastonbury or something and just do something there next.
What, that dress with wellies? Yeah. Oh.
No, actually in the Abbey
Oh, yeah.
or up on the Tor. Definitely. See the type of music up on the tour, you'll be well up that. That's it.
Yeah.
There's definitely more life in that dress.
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot more life.
No, it's dried out.
Any
Any
to wear it,
opportunity.
honestly. Halloween.
And she
Get it
gets to
out.
wear a second one because we've got a second day of the shoot in December,
Early December.
where we're going to be in a big country house
I'm so excited.
with a lovely staircase, sort of marble floor,
It's gorgeous.
Oh.
and we're going to put all leaves over the floor. And yeah, this is they've had such great ideas at the.
We just sent a load in our green bin this morning. We should have saved them.
At the moment, I'm collecting leaves and trying to dry them out.
I know, that's the
Yeah.
thing, isn't it?
Oh, I've got plenty.
Yeah. I actually have the costume fitting this week on Friday, I believe, for the second outfit. So I'm actually really
Wow.
excited because I haven't seen it in
See.
person yet. So I've seen pictures, but
You just can't wait.
honestly, I'm so excited.
So the next one we are going to play is Snow Ballad. So tell us about this one.
Well, this was actually the original song that I'd written. I didn't have any other songs. This was the only one I'd written lyrics to, and it was always meant to be sort of the main song. And Alex, the producer, he orchestrated it to this sort of rhythmic way with the strings to make it really energetic, which is not how I'd written it, but it just added so much to it. And then with everything Ronni did with the choir,
It's certainly the one that we
so many
spent the
layers.
most time on, trying different things, different sounds, and adding harmonies in places. We spent a lot of time on this, and it shows. It's
and we knew it was going to be the first music video, and Eleanor was going to be in that video.
the star.
Yeah, because this was the first taste of getting the video shoots done. And I wasn't sure at first. I had these stupid, crazy ideas of getting real snow and being out in the countryside in England shooting in the snow.
Okay.
And I was told that's never going to happen.
Otherwise, BBC weather.
You did near as you could.
Well, yeah. So instead of that, we went up to the Snow Dome in Tamworth,
Yep.
and we had a whole section of the Snow Dome. For a whole morning, we brought in real trees, real fir trees.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe, like, when you look at the video, you wouldn't believe we're filming in a snow dome at all. Like,
Wow.
It looks really realistic.
it literally looks so realistic when you look at it. Like, it's just edited so well, and sort of, it's just
And they covered all the backings, and then got all the snow machines going.
Oh yeah. that was tons of fun. Yeah, and also because it's quite cold in the snow dome, like it was so like fun getting like wrapped around. Like I used to get people like
Between
wrap around
takes.
blankets
same
between
happened to
takes.
me as
Yeah,
well.
it was so funny. Like I remember, like my mum was like, "Quickly wrap around." Yeah,
Just one specific person with all the blankets who would run on.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so
Like a
fun.
burrito.
Yeah, and there was also like, and there's also like a sequence where I'm like blowing snow as well, which was really fun.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Such a
brilliant.
lovely shot.
Well, here it is. This is Snow Ballad.
The time has come for my heart to reach out. We've come so far in just one night. You look so calm, lying here beside me. My life was blessed when you appeared. You may not love me. I hope you love me. You may not stay for long, but at least you are mine tonight. The
Wow, what can I say about that? That was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I have
Thank
to
you.
say that, and as I said
from
while the
Eleanor.
song was playing, that was definitely a Sarah Brightman.
Oh, thank you.
2 Sarah Brightmans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 2 Sarah Brightmans now. Now, we have had a text message. So, listeners, if you do have any questions or comments, you can text in 07900 171 453. Or if you are listening via the app or via the website, just click on that contact us button and it does email me here in the studio. So the person who sent a text has left it as anonymous. So they've signed it anonymous. So I have no idea who this is, but it says, "Good evening. The symbiosis between the members in Nick's team is great. Ronni, Mary Kate and Eleanor sing beautifully. Nick's voice sounds equally great in Louisa." Unfortunately, we're not playing that one tonight. But are you planning to make some more recordings together with them?
I would absolutely love to. My actual vision for the future is a musical, proper musical.
That's exciting.
The girls are now going, "Ooh, more dresses."
Yeah.
So now that I've done this, I will always be involved in music somehow. I'll always want to be creative and do more. It's just been the most amazing couple of years of my life. So yeah, it's going to continue.
Oh, fantastic. Now, obviously, earlier you did say that you came back, that Nick came back to you, Ronni, in 2021.
Yeah.
So you had all that in lockdown as well. Did you find that helped with some of your creative juices, as it is, or did you find lockdown, you were a key worker and had to work through it, and in fact didn't find the time to, and had to come back to it?
No, I was extremely lucky because then I was an office worker, so I got to work from home.
Yeah.
And I'd had a 3-hour round commute before.
So you gained those 3
suddenly-
hours back.
Suddenly I had a lot more time in the day.
Oh, excellent.
And I think, like a lot of people, probably got some inspiration during lockdown and being at home. Think, what can I try something new? And so thinking, the music came back to me because I'd always had this dream of doing something with it, even if it was just one track.
Yeah.
And then, at this point, I just thought, maybe just go for it. It's the right time to do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And I had the time then, and
Oh,
so
pleased
glad,
you did.
so glad I made that decision.
yes, but this is absolutely phenomenal. The tracks that's coming out they're right at the top there. They are really high up. I have to say that to all of you.
Thank you
They
so
are
much.
really right up here.
I mean, it might be worth mentioning the amount of people, professionals that got involved in the end. All those professional musicians all over the country. You've got the local people that have been involved, but you've got people all over the country that have been involved, that are super talented people that are on this album, and then the producers that you've gone on to help you with the mixing and everything. It's been a massive collaboration of talent.
And it's such an honour because, I was an amateur coming into it, and to see all these talented people get enthusiastic about it, even though they're a level above me in terms of what they know. But I think they all found it a really different experience to their normal jobs.
Yeah, so that you've got. Here you go. It's going to sound big-headed. It's not. You've got the natural talent as well of doing this, whereas some people have to work and work and work and work and work with it and play with things to get things to work to get up to that level. But you've come straight in that level with that natural talent, and that's really nice to see as well, because you don't always get to see the natural talent come through or shine through, and it's absolutely wonderful to have it here on the show.
And I think actually there are probably quite a few people who feel that way about music. I actually met one this Saturday when we were singing at Christchurch, and he said, I'm also a scientist, but I've always wanted to make music. So we had a long chat. It was really cool. I think there are probably lots.
Yeah.
So I would, if other people have got that musical passion, just
to go for it.
You've got all the tools now as well. You don't have to be able to write music, on paper. You can do it on computer. There's nothing to stop anyone having a go.
And the great thing about music is that it brings people together. I think it's not just an individual thing. Like, look how many people worked on this. Like, it's such it's just such an important, almost like lighthouse for so many people, and I think music is such a powerful thing, and you've really proved that with this.
Yeah.
Beautifully put.
When you did your the launch of the album, and all those people that have been involved that came
It was
together,
so lovely to see
it was
everyone like gathered to see
amazing.
the finished
It was
product.
such a
It was
beautiful
wonderful.
atmosphere as well.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
That was at Twickenham Rowing Club on
Ah.
a beautiful June sunny evening. I was sort of in charge of everything, so for me it was quite stressful to make sure it all went well.
Yeah.
And then when we got to the end, and I got over all these technical challenges that we had during the music, and I relaxed, and everyone gave a big round of applause. Just one of the best feelings I've ever had. Just
Well
those
deserved.
people I'd worked
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
appreciating
Definitely.
what I'd done
Yeah.
was
It is well
We achieved
deserved.
so much. It's really amazing.
It is definitely well deserved, yeah. So the next song I'm going to play, because obviously we're trying to get this one
Yeah.
squeezed in as well, is Woodland Shadows. So tell
So
us
I'll-
about this one.
I'll just say this is a surprise for the other three.
It is, yes.
So I've done a collaboration. I met a singer in London. She's called Mona Lise, and she's just released her own album called Sanctify My Love, and I love her music. It's very otherworldly. And so I got chatting to her, and the idea came up, what if we could do a collaboration together, give her one of my songs and let her put her rhythms and what she does with her music and sort of blend the two together. So we got to the point where we're ready to play it for the first time, but I haven't shared it with the girls.
Yeah, so this is an exclusive for you. So here it is. This is the exclusive Woodland Shadow. So that one there at the end was called The Blossom and the Mountain, and you can just picture the cherry blossom going across the mountains there. That one obviously was definitely meant to be Oriental.
That one definitely was. No mistaking that one.
But yeah, so where the inspiration for that one come from?
I love the sort of Asian Oriental culture, and I love the movies and the music. It's just got that distinctive sound. I've always loved it, so I always wanted to write a piece that would reflect that.
Oh, it's very beautifully done.
Thank you.
Have to say that. Now, you did say that whilst that was playing as well, that you had people from Devon, the flutists from Devon, and then you recorded some in London, some in Worcestershire. So it was a massive collaboration on that one.
So many people and so many different recording sessions, and each time there was like a new idea. So I would go down to the flute player, and she'd then start playing parts on her other flutes, because you've got a piccolo flute, you've got an alto flute, and that gave us more material to mix into the songs. That was her idea, and it's just little great ideas like that from the artists themselves that led to wonderful little additions to the pieces.
Brilliant. So we are fast coming up to the end of the show, unfortunately, but it's been absolutely wonderful playing this music for you. So where can our listeners find out about you and about when you're going to be playing these? Are you going to have a concert and so they can come along and hear it for themselves in person?
Yes, so if you want to look us up online, it's Haven's Album, one word. That's the social media handle. That's the website as well, havensalbum.com. And yeah, we've got events coming up, making best use of the Christmas season. We've got 2 Christmas concerts. One of them is actually organised by Eleanor's mother.
Ooh.
That's coming up on the 2nd, and that's her singing students with special guests as well.
Yeah.
But we'll have 3. Mary Kate will be there too. We'll have 3 songs from Havens, and the 2 girls will actually do a duet of Autumn for the first time.
Oh.
Which is really exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is all live instruments as well, so I've done arrangements for piano and cello to support them, so no backing tracks. Really
Fantastic.
live, exciting. And then on the 20th of December it will be a full choral premiere of Snow Ballad, where we're having sort of 50-piece choir sing the choral parts with Eleanor. And that's the Cirencester singers.
Very exciting.
Have come on board and are learning it right now.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
we'll soon be doing rehearsal
Yeah, we're
with
singing
Eleanor
in the
and
parish church, aren't we?
yeah, that's in the Cirencester Baptist Church.
Baptist
on the
Church.
20th.
We'll have amazing acoustics.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh,
So
brilliant.
really
Building.
excited about these Christmas
Yeah.
events.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good luck. Oh, that sounds amazing.
And hopefully there'll be a lot more next year. I would love to do in Swindon a full concert.
Yeah,
Organise a concert of a whole album.
That'd be amazing.
that would
That's
be amazing.
another just like lifetime dream to do. I've already had several lifetime dreams. But that's another.
So have you got any shout outs for anyone? Ooh.
Well, I guess to my mother, because she did she's still promoting the album, and she's been like a really good contributing factor. So Linda, and she's
Oh,
so
Linda.
supportive of all of
It's
us,
so
and
supportive, and I'm so glad I met Linda and Eleanor. I think, and sort of feel like going on a journey with both Eleanor and Mary Kate as they start off in their
Yeah.
music careers.
I suppose I should shout out to the Ron Stars.
Yeah,
The lovely Ron Stars. Thank you for being amazing on the album.
yeah, they're such lovely ladies.
Shout out to Salmon Crest Pictures for being just an amazing crew during the
Yeah,
music
so
video and
many.
everything. Kathleen Stevenson and
They made the video so amazing.
they were so welcoming, just so fun.
There's just so many people involved. Phil, Alex,
Yeah.
Joanne, all the producers.
Yeah, because we've got single versions
Yeah,
of a couple of the songs, so we've been back in the studio after the release. So this one was very much sea, sunset, red sky. Yeah, it's quite a sad note to it as well when I put the lyrics to it.
Okay. Well, this is Our Last Sunset. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in to the studio. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for having
It's
us.
been
Yeah,
a
thank you.
phenomenal album. And here it is. So this is Our Last Sunset. Good night, everyone.
Where